Live from Stroker's Bar in Tampa, Florida, I am your host, the Snowman, with Simon Says and Gentleman Joe.
Shut the hell up. Here we see the fruits of my labor. Here we see the product of my intelligence. I am an intellectual juggernaut. And while all these people like to collectively kiss Josh Rayne's ass, I outsmarted him. I promised to abide by James Legend's decree that Josh Rayne receive a title shot, and he has. This is his title shot against Shayne Swift.
Shayne Swift, what is the title here? It is the Internet Multimedia Championship. Is that correct, Simon Says?
That is correct, Snowman.
And Shayne Swift, I know you were saying he was the fruit of your loins. He looks like a child, but I don't think he's the fruit of your loins.
Fruit of my loins? I said that this match is the fruit of my labor. You're a pretty smart guy, huh? You think you're pretty funny? Let's see how funny you are when I smack those teeth out of your mouth. Is that what you want?
Again with the teeth comments. Just because I have teeth does not mean that you can shut me down.
Yeah, you brought enough teeth for the whole class too.
And look at that big drop kick now by Josh Rayne, the high flyer from Central Florida, and Bobby Fonta. Look at this. This is going to be an interesting match here.
And you know, a lot of you idiots may think that Shayne Swift is on the outside.
He's catching a breather.
No, he has them exactly where he wants them.
I mean, it's a smart move. Let's call it what it is. He's going outside while these two men work in the ring. He is taking a little siesta.
And because you are the Neanderthal that we all know you are, you refuse to acknowledge the fact that Shayne Swift has had an attitude change ever since aligning himself with myself and Eric Cooper and Joe Littrell and Shooter Storm.
He clearly
is a smarter competitor.
He clearly has an attitude change. I just wouldn't say that it's for the better, but he has been successful with this new attitude change. He is a champion. He is a champion of champion. And look at this. He's standing outside while Bobby Fonta and Josh Rayne do all of the work.
Damn right. Let's call him as you see him, huh, Snowman? Get out of here, you hussy. You want to hit the streets with that outfit.
Please leave some of my beautiful girlfriends alone. One of my 7 beautiful girlfriends.
Here we see Bobby Fonta now catching Josh Rayne with a Samoan drop.
Big Samoan drop. You must have learned that at WXW. Now, you're a regular of WXW, aren't you, Simon Says?
Not as of late. And did you see that kick right to the temple? Bobby Fonta is in Dreamsville.
Ooh!
Bobby Fonta is seeing donuts because his eyes are glazed over from that kick.
That is ridiculous. You can't kick someone in the face like that. That has to be illegal. There has to be a rule against that in wrestling. You can't just kick someone in the eyeball.
Oh, yes, you can, Snowman.
And it looks like Shayne Swift is a human tornado in there with his feet just spinning around, kicking people in the face. This is ridiculous. Now Shayne Swift into the corner, back off kick. Oh my goodness, look like low key there. Shayne Swift definitely a superstar in the making here in Central Florida.
I don't think Fat Boy Fonta can take any more of these kicks to the head. He might succumb to these traumatic blows to the cranium.
I don't know that Fat Boy Fonta can be called fat anymore, as he's lost some pounds and is in the best shape of his career.
Yeah, too bad that shape is round.
He hardly fits into those big red pants anymore. He's looking good. He's looking in shape. He's looking strong. Josh Rayne as well, probably in the best shape of his career under the tutelage of Aaron Epic against all odds.
And right now, Bobby Fonta looks like a funhouse mirror reflection of Louis Matos in the ring.
Look at that! Oh! Look at that, Simon. That was an amazing move. Have you done that move before, sir?
I've done it 1,000 times.
A standing shooting star press on the 2 men. That was insane. I wouldn't even consider doing something like that. I'd fall on my head.
Yeah, well, much to your dismay. The only difference is my shooting star press is that I do flips.
The only difference is you do no flips, sir. Regardless, the master, the Says Express, excuse me, the ASW heavyweight champion apparently doesn't have to do a shooting star press to win titles here, as Simon Says has been dominant here in All-Star Wrestling.
That's right, Stone. I told you earlier, you shut your mouth when you talk to me. You keep on mouthing off to the champ, and you're going to find yourself riding a first-class ticket to Says Express.
Well, I'll call it like I see it, Simon, and I will admit that you are one of the most dominant wrestlers here in Central Florida, but I think you can do it a better way without cheating, without using your mouth, without jaw-jacking with all these fans.
Question, Slow-Mo. Question, you shut the hell up. Question, Slow-Mo. Did I cheat to beat Josh Rayne last week? Did I cheat to pin Josh Rayne last week?
I'll go with no.
The correct answer is no.
Clearly not. Clearly not. And folks, we have a great train wreck of a match in here tonight. And by train wreck, I just mean there's a lot of bodies laying around in this ring. Bobby Fonta, like I said, in the best shape of his career, really has the fans behind him. The dancing machine, Bobby Fonta, now with a big slap to the face of Shayne Swift. Goodness.
And I will say one thing about Josh Rayne. He's a tough kid. This kid is probably made out of cartilage. We just saw him get dropped on his head, and while he's reeling right now, he's not affected. This kid plays awesome. It's a sympathy game. We see Fonta with the lateral press. Now doesn't have to put away the multimedia champion, Shayne Swift.
Multimedia champion, that's for sure, folks. Speaking of cartilage, I don't think all of those bones in his brain have settled, the multimedia champion, that is. And Bobby Fonta going for a super kick, misses, reverses. Shayne Swift with another one of those vicious kicks, spinning heel kick there. Shayne Swift, he is very impressive individual, probably in his early 20s here, has a big future ahead of him here in All-Star Wrestling in Tampa, Florida.
You know what they say, Snowman, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And while right now I'm the heavyweight champion, I am the man of the heavyweight division. Shayne Swift is the man of the other divisions. The cruiserweight division, the middle card division, every division you can name here at ASW, Shayne Swift is the man.
Now Josh Rayne measuring off Swift. Josh Rayne into the corner and boom, diving drop kick out of the ring. I don't know anyone who does a better version of that move than Josh Rayne. And Josh Rayne, big right hand, trading fists and slaps back and forth. Bobby Fonta with a big chop across his chest now. Goodness, these guys are going back and forth. It's like Ric Flair country. I hear a lot of woos out there. And Josh Rayne just slapping and chopping the hell out of Bobby Fonta. Josh Rayne better be careful though, with Shayne Swift behind him. And look at this, look at this. Tornado DDT. Shayne Swift taking down Fonta.
Wow, that exchange took out all three competitors. I don't know who was on the worst receiving end of that. It might have been Bobby Fatboy Fonta.
Now Simon says, let me ask you about something other than this match. That's next week here in Tampa, Florida, ASW All-Star Wrestling. I heard that you and the Gangsta New Jack will be taking on the group who had called themselves the American Gangsters.
Let me tell you something, not only is New Jack the original gangster, he's the only gangster. Eddie Brock may have fulfilled his financial obligation to me, but that's not what between Eddie Brock and his brother and myself. I'll be more than happy to team with the ultimate hardcore icon against those two idiots.
That coming from Simon Says, the man with the green Cadillac and three jobbers in the back. From the north to the south to the east to west, Simon Says is the man who kicks ass the best. And now Bobby Fonta just taking it to Shayne Swift, a partner of Simon Says. And look at that. Northeast All-Stars have seen better days, but Bobby Fonta seemingly has the control of this match. Ooh. And Bobby Fonta has taken a lot of those strong kicks, and Swift's gonna have to be careful. He's gonna hit his head on that ceiling here one of these days.
Hey, incredible, you suck!
Folks, you're watching All-Star Wrestling here in Tampa, Florida, Hillsborough Avenue, and I am your host, the Snowman. I've had New Jack here, I've had Gentleman Joe, I've had Simon Says doing color commentary. This has been a tremendous night of All-Star Wrestling action. You've seen superstars like Shayne Swift, like Josh Rayne, like Bobby Fonta. You've seen Essential Eric Cooper. You've seen Simon Says.
For a second, Snowman.
Go ahead, sir. And apparently, Simon Says looks like he might be entering the ring. He has left the ringside area. We might have Gentleman Joe stepping in. And look at this, Simon Says with a low blow. No better words have ever been said, Gentleman Joe. Says Express! Says Express! Simon Says just taking
You can't argue with results.
Josh Rayne down. And look at this. The Northeast All-Stars minus Eric Cooper just taking advantage of little young Josh Rayne. Bobby Fonta slapping the hell out of his arch nemesis Simon Says.
That's going to be a mistake for young Bobby Fonta.
Bobby Fonta kick to the face of Simon Says. Now look at that insecurity. Salute and like a brick. New Jack is not happy about that. New Jack at ringside. New Jack is clearly not happy about this. And Simon Says has seen better days, I have to say. Look at this. Shayne Swift diving out of the ring. This is complete chaos. And I don't know what to say here. Gentleman Joe just left. All my color commentaries keep coming. Color commentary partners keep leaving and keep getting beaten up. Now look at this. Roll up there by Bobby Fonta with the 3 count.